It's a good day for NIO with them releasing their June numbers, and we're going to talk about that in this video. It's not looking too hot for the stock, and we'll also explain what's going on there. But before we get into that, we just hit that sub button. If you're not subbed to the channel yet, what are you waiting on at this point? We give you guys at least one video every day updating you on NIO. We also keep you up to date on everything going on in the stock market, so do us a favor, hit that sub button. It's the best way to stay up to date in all things NIO and stock market related news, and it helps support the channel. We also got links down in the description, one down there for Webull if you're interested in that. We got one down there for the merchandise, and we got one down there for the Patreon if you guys are interested in getting into the Discord, where you guys get access to the Discord portfolio, our portfolios, and the fantastic group that we got going on over there. So all that is down below, but without further ado, man, let's give some razzle dazzle and hop into it. So today they released their delivery numbers for the month of June, and they came out swinging. Totally expected. NIO was saying that they are going to be hitting the 21,000 to 22,000 range for deliveries for the quarter, and they did not disappoint. They almost got the 22,000. So let's go ahead and just hop over to the press release straight off the NIO Investor Relations website and talk about what's going on. So looking at the Investor Relations website, we can see that they provided, again, their June and second quarter updates, NIO delivering I am all over the place right now. Let's slow it down here. NIO delivering 8,083 vehicles for the month of June, which is an increase of 116.1% year over year, which is absolutely fantastic. You love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting 7,800 vehicles, and I mean, they beat that, which I was kind of surprised, but I mean, 8,000, they crushed, their previous record of, I don't know exactly, 7,260 something.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, crushed it.
Doing absolute work over there at NIO.
Yeah.
But they delivered 21,896 vehicles for the 3 months in quarter two, which is an increase of 111.9%, almost 112% for quarter two of 2021, which, dealing with the chip shortage and going through this whole thing and, them having to pause due to multiple months or, pausing because of regulation changes or for any other reasons, and the chip shortage on top of that, I am still 100% shocked that they met their target.
They're still growing when a lot of companies are having to, pull back production by 30%. So
right,
after them to still be growing pretty much month after month and obviously year after year, year over year, that's awesome. Awesome news.
It's fantastic news. So their cumulative deliveries for their entire existence is now totaling 117,597 vehicles. Yep. So on their way to 200,000. Let's get there. Just keep pushing throughout the year. But so going down, we can break down what they delivered vehicle wise. So they delivered 1,498 ES8s, which again is their 6-seater or 7-seater flagship premium smart SUV, and then they delivered 3,755 of the ES6 of the ES6s, which is a little bit smaller SUV than the ES8. And they delivered just under, where is it at, 2,800 of the EC6s. So their numbers are really good.
Yeah.
You want to see these kind of numbers coming out of NIO, especially during the chip shortage. And I think it's only going to get better from here.
No, for sure.
As regulation and things ease up.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to hit 10,000 a month, deliveries, and I could see that happening towards. I mean, I don't see that happening in July, but I see that happening possibly towards the end of Q3, and then for sure, most likely for sure in Q4, which is, as a good jump from here. Obviously, 2,000 more from where we're sitting now. That's going to be awesome once they hit that.
Right. Exactly. So, you guys might be asking, Mike, Chad, what's going on here? They released all these awesome numbers. They're beating records. It's the best month, their best quarter. What's going on with the stock? So let's go ahead and look at the stock. We'll talk about what's going on. If we can look at the stock right now, so we're sitting at about $51, which is a decent price, but we had it all the way up to $55. So you guys might be asking, why the pullback? What the hell's going on here? So this is the classic. There's two things. This is the classic run up of buy the rumor, sell the news, and that's exactly what happened. People were buying up the rumor all the way up to the June deliveries, knowing it's going to be their best month, and knowing that they're going to break records, and that's exactly what they did. And people are selling off because it's the news. The news came out. They beat the records. They beat the numbers. They did everything they said they were going to do. We saw this with CCIV back in March, I think it was, when they ran up. So this happens quite a bit as well.
This happens more oftentimes than not with NIO, or I mean Tesla. A lot of stocks this happens. You know, the news is most likely going to be good. You know, that week, you know, all the way from Monday through whatever, Thursday, Friday, like if they're releasing on Friday or Thursday later on in the week.
Right.
That the whole beginning of the week, it's going to be going up, and basically once the news comes out, everyone sells and takes profits. That's just what happens with a lot of stocks. Basically, I just look at it as, instead of the stock going up after the good news comes out, the stock just goes up before the good news comes out.
Right.
So yeah, if you've been paying attention to, you know, earnings and stuff with a lot of stocks, this is common. Companies will crush earnings, but the stock goes down. It's pretty much to be expected. This wasn't expected. I thought it was going to be like a 3% pullback. I wasn't really expecting this much, but I mean, still not completely terrible, because if you look at if you zoom out and look at the month, like this 4.3% drop looks like nothing.
Right.
So
it looks typical to what we've been seeing. You know, it runs up and then it pulls back, runs up, pulls back, runs up, pulls back.
I mean, the RSI was insane.
Yeah, so this is the pullback to this hump here. We definitely needed this pullback because, like he just said, the RSI was way through the roof, all the way up to almost 90.
Which is crazy.
Which is outrageous. So this is totally coming. Now we're back down towards the 50, which is where you want to see this. So I'm really hoping... I think jobless claims come out tomorrow, so I'm hoping that doesn't hinder the market and doesn't hurt us even more, and there's more of a pullback. I would like to see NIO hang above the 50 mark, which we're doing right now. So we're almost at $51.
Yeah.
I would like to see tomorrow be some kind of green day, go into the weekend with a green day, and then just reset,
so
come back Monday or come back Tuesday swinging.
Yeah, so there's two things with that. It is a long weekend because, you know, July 4th, and a lot of times people sell off and they don't want to hold over long weekends. So it could be red because of that, but also, I mean, without, you know, put that aside, don't even think about that happening. If it wasn't a long weekend, I kind of expect it to be a green day tomorrow. I expect it kind of to gain half of what it lost today. I don't expect it to be up like 4%, 6% tomorrow, because there's usually always a buyback after the dip. You know, whether that happens kind of towards the end of today or not, well, you know, we'll have to see. But the thing with that is, like you said, the jobless claims come out. That could hurt the whole market in general, which obviously would hurt NIO. But then also it being a long weekend could also make it go down or just kind of be sideways. So kind of hard telling, but yeah.
Yeah, and the whole market today is also down as well. We're seeing similar patterns with NIO as we are with all the other stocks. We showed that in our live stream earlier this afternoon. Yeah. You know, some of the stocks were selling off. Like you can see down here, it was like there was a buyback. It dipped and buyback. And then if we look at like Wish, you had the dip and then you had to buy back. And then you had XPeng, a dip and a buyback. And Tesla was a dip and a...
Yeah, it's all the same.
So
Tesla's
it's like
a
kind
little
of an
bit different,
overall
but,
market.
Yeah, but mainly, I was just gonna say Tesla's chart's a little bit different, but pretty much all of them are following the same pattern right now.
Right, exactly, exactly. So hopefully, you know, the end of the week is here. So we're still holding on to what we were predicting. Chad was predicting 50 and hold 50, which is that's exactly what we're doing now. I was predicting anywhere between 51 and I think 52 or 53, somewhere in that ballpark. So I'm kind of hoping that it holds within that range. But you know, tomorrow's a new day and we'll have to wait and see what it holds. So fingers crossed. Volume is actually really high as well. We're up into 112 million. We haven't really seen that kind of volume in quite a while. So that gives me high hopes that maybe tomorrow will be some kind of buyback and, you know, we just hold strong. So but that's going to wrap up this quick NIO update. We hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content. Let us know in the comment section below what you think of their delivery numbers for the month of June. Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Where do you guys see NIO sitting at the end of the year? We like to talk to this kind of stuff with you guys. We talk about it in our live streams, you know, getting different opinions from people to see what there's a lot of people that think it's going well over 100. So let us know down in the comment section what you guys think. But we also got links down there for the Weeble. We also got a link down there for the merchandise if you're interested in getting a cool Stock Dudes t-shirt. And we got one down there for the Patreon if you guys are interested in that. Get you access to the Discord with our portfolios, the Discord portfolio, and the fantastic community we got growing over there. So all that's down in the comment section below. So again, thank you guys so much for all your support. We'll see you guys in the next video.